And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to roll here. And today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get guys around to score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team. We should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. One down, base is empty. That misses. 2-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love seeing a nice triple into the gap. It's just a great baseball play. You've got to get out of the box. You've got to cut the bases. And sometimes you've got to pick up your third base coach. And on top of that, nice swing to barrel up the ball out front. And he was on his horse the entire way to third. Very well done.
And a foul ball. Carroll on third with 2 out. In the air out towards right center. Hayward pulls it down, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Shohei Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ohtani in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 20 on the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. But a guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
To third. So Mookie Betts with a base hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And a foul ball. And the pitch. That's out to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Betts around second, headed for third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that one fouled off. That's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Had him out front for strike 3.
It can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Thomas gets under it. Falls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
That is good. The right field.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Guys want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Two outs. And there's a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
The pitch. There's the strike. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Up and in. And a count 2-1. Center field. Hayward makes the grab, one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Bounced up the middle. Betts. Throw to first is in time.
We talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Alec Thomas now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Batting average this month over 400.
There's the strike. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Andy Pages. Back to work. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And it's even up. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch misses. Righty delivers. And that one pulled foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering way upstairs. And a pitch. And that one a little below the knees. And it's a full count. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And now it's Gavin Lux in the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. Runner at first with no outs here. Hit on the ground to the right side. To second, and he pulls the shortstop off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. 0-1. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That's shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Foul ball there.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish, and he's already singled in this game. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Smith over at second. Lux on at first with 2 down. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball 1. Bounce to the right side. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Ryan Brazier, the new pitcher after a short delay, and we're ready to play ball. And he deals. Gabriel Moreno leading things off and takes a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The Dodgers leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Smith puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31, Jake McCarthy.
Digging in, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
1 ball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Two outs. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Muncy.
The pitch. Strike one.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Out towards right center field. Carroll sizes this one up, brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 to Taylor. Bounce to third, and that one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Now
the left fielder, Andy Pappas. He's already homered in this game. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Brazier, 36 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. The pitch. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
This is Corbin Carroll. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
And now Jack Peterson 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to third. Muncy tossed to second, and 2 up play.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball. How can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. One left for the Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And a pitch. Splits the plate. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Lux stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And there's a ball. Caught him looking for the K. Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
2 down, nobody on. Fought off foul.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Here comes a pitch. Yeah, that skips into there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Brazier back to work. In the air, left field. Pajes should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
So up next, Alek Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground to third, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
High fly ball out to center field. Nabs it. Now it's Chase Peterson. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And here it comes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third. He scores, and they trail by one.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stays short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Right through there for a strike. On the ground. Lux throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. D-backs with a run-scoring double. And it back here at Chavez Ravine. And now it's Mookie Betts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Kicks and fires. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Freeman hits it in the air. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one misses. And now it's even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Top 6, and here is Geraldo Perdomo. New pitcher now, Joe Kelly.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Joe Kelly.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Popped up left side. Muncy under it. makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's to third, and that's just foul. Oh, 1 down.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
That one inside. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 30.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, One-run game. Here's Jason Hayward.
The center fielder, Jason Hayward.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Makes the grab on the run. Then there's one down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Taylor stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Here comes the 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the righty deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. A strikeout and a walk. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And they lead by 2. And he's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. That one fouled off. Smith on at second with 2 down. And now the count is even. Man on second, 2 down. Not close with that one. 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
pitch. Popped up. Peterson makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Dodgers with a run-scoring double, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Kelly, 35 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2009. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these D-backs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that can make a big difference in this one.
There's a 1-2. Stays alive. Righty delivers. And now 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Suarez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And there's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
1 down, base is empty. And now 2-1. Kicks and deals. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alec Thomas. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now 1 miss.
1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. And they still trail it here 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kyle Nelson.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That's in there. That's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2.
2-2 count.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a ground ball to first. He takes it on his own. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now the lefty. Good job to fight that one off. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Freddie Freeman in there at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Betts over at first with 1 away. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Betts back easily. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Peterson over to second to Walker, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to begin the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Kelly back to work. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Jace.
Now up next for Arizona, Jace Peterson.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch just misses. The Diamondbacks trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets the call, and the count even 1-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And another ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air. Muncy under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Muncy to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Matt Muncy.
And a pitch. Ball 1 there. Mantiply, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And they'll do it again. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. When you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. 2 up, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. Thomas flashes the leather on the run and catch. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. We go to the ninth, and now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Evan Phillips comes on now.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. This one in the air. Muncy makes the ground. And a quick out, number 1. He's 2 outs away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Got him swinging.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Peterson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Dodgers trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. One strike away.
Three.
And that'll do it.
3-1 ball game. Quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out. But a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.